Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to Captivating Conversations, authentic conversations to loving relationships. I am your host, Mattie Whittfield, and today we have a very interesting question. Actually, it was a conversation that came across to me. I did a video previously where I talked about love, and I mentioned something called love languages. And I had a few people email me and say, you know what, Mattie, I don't quite understand what love languages are. So, of course, I have to make sure that all of our viewers understand all of the conversations around love. And keep in mind that our conversations around love are not just intimate love. It's love languages on every area of your life. So, what I want to do is a quick synopsis of a great book by Gary Chapman. Gary Chapman. It's called The 5 Love Languages. Now, this is the very first book. He's actually expanded to have the 5 love languages of singles, the 5 love languages of men. Now, women, that's a great addition to get to either know how to attract the man that you want in your life, how to love on the man in your life, or just to know man. He has one for children. He has one for teenagers. He has one for every person that you would really encounter and need to know their love language. So again, it's Gary Chapman with the 5 love languages. And I'm actually going to include a link below where you can go to Amazon and purchase it. I promise it's a nice, quick book. Real quick, short, quick read. I think it has like, 100 pages? 186 pages. So that's like a day. Maybe 2 days. It shouldn't take you that long. And they have a quiz in the back. Now, what I do is, ladies, we all know that it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. So in the beginning, I bring the quiz up as like a little quality time tester. Let's take this quiz because I truly want to know what his love language is. And it gives you an opportunity to make a choice if you can give him the love language that he has. The first love language is words of affirmation. Now, what this means is it's words that affirm your partner. So a person whose love language is words of affirmation, they love to hear words like I love you, I cherish you, I adore you. Words that you're saying that are kind and coming from a loving space to them. Now, this person honors words. You know how some people say, well, talk is cheap, action is better. To this person, words actually have true value. So you want to make sure that if your partner's love language is words of affirmation, you have to be conscious of the things that you say to them. Because just as you affirming your love for them and affirming it often, you have to tell them, this is where the beautiful texts come in as, hey, I was just thinking about you, or, I love you, or I care for you, just random, and you constantly letting that person know how you feel verbally. You have to make sure that you don't also verbally insult them or verbally give them something that you really don't mean. Because just as they love to have your words of affirmation, when you say something negative or you say something that cuts them deep, it cuts them real deep and it's hard to forgive. They're constantly replaying the negative words that you said to them. So finding out your partner's love language, make sure that you don't say things that you don't necessarily mean, because it'll be very hard for them to forgive. Now, the second one is actually going to be quality time. Now, this is a big one because this one kind of is more women than men, but not all the time, because you do have a nice little balance. A person that likes to have quality time as their love language, it's just that. They like to see you. They like to spend time. They like to spend time of quality. What does that mean? That means like just being around you, movie time, hanging with you. Even if you're working, I work all the time. Okay, well, bringing you lunch, having lunch during work hours, going on a picnic, going on dates. And it doesn't have to be something really expensive. Always keep that in mind, because love necessarily does not have a price. For a quality time person, it's not how much you spend on them money-wise, but the time that you give them. So if you're a busy person, then your quality time to that person means even more because they understand how busy you are. They understand that when you give them time, it's very precious to them. The reversal of that is they believe that talk is cheap. Actions are everything. So a missed date, a not call, a postpone this and a postpone that is really crucial to them. You can't keep canceling on them because quality time is everything to them. So you have to make sure that what you say is golden because they're going to take your actions more than your words as value. For a healthy relationship, this book is essential. He has a website that you can go and take the test. I have a link below. Order the book. It may save your relationship life. This is Mattie Whitfield, Mattie Zarina Whitfield, and this is Captivating Conversations. If you have any questions or comments about today's show, please feel free to share them. Share this video, share this with your partner, share this with your friends, because when we know better, we do better. And I'll see you next week at mzwhitfield.com. Also, look for us on Facebook, look for us on Captivating Conversations on YouTube. I love to connect with you. We shall see you soon. Switches.